So here's what I'm talking about. We've been here all week talking about losing weight, all right? And losing weight is important. If you got weight on your body that you need to lose, that's important. But here's what I know, what I want to say. I believe it matters who you trust to lead you through the weight loss. The wrong decision about who's going to guide you through weight loss could be problematic towards your success, okay? So, I mean, if you think about it now, this might just be me, but I'm sure it's not. Like, we've trusted different coaches, all right? We've trusted different programs. We have trusted different diets. I've even trusted different medications, okay? But the truth is, and here's what I want to ask you. Have we decided to trust God with our bodies? Have we made the decision that we are going to trust God? Hey there. Oh, thank you. Have we made the decision that we're going to trust God with our bodies? So I want to make it clear because I always have to give a disclaimer. I'm not here to make nobody feel bad. I don't believe in shaming people, so I'm not trying to beat you up. But I am trying to have an honest conversation with you. All right? If you feel bad, when I was told I was a sugar addict, boy, that thing felt bad. Okay? It hurt my feelings. I was in my feelings for about half a day. All right? So I do want to stir up some conviction. I do want to get you to thinking about things differently than you've been thinking about it, because another thing that Ozempic could never do is carry you where obedience can. All right? So when we make a decision that we're going to do what God told us to do, the reward that you get from that, Ozempic could never give it to you. So I'm talking about this and I'm going in on Ozempic because I know that's what changed my life, obedience. That's what changed my life. Hey there, that's what changed my life, obedience. I was minding my own business and the pandemic just pulled up on us, okay? I was living a regular scheduled, busy life, doing all the things, going here, there, and everywhere. And then the pandemic just showed up. So in the time that I was like, okay, what do you do in the house for 2 weeks? I went to Alabama for one of my friends' baby shower. So I can always remember the age of her baby. We went to Alabama for her baby's birthday. And we came back home to the world being shut down and being told that we could not leave our houses for 2 weeks. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do in the house for 2 weeks? So I started getting creative. I started doing like fixing on stuff. You know how we did? We was going for walks, all right? And it just happened that as I was out in my neighborhood walking, I saw this woman in my neighborhood and she was walking. The next day, I saw the lady again. And I'm like, this woman here is consistent. Every day I would see this lady who today I could not identify if I tried. If I wanted to go back and thank this lady for being an example of consistency, I could not. I cannot tell you what she looked like. So I'm very clear that she was only sent there as a vessel to give me a message, to deliver a message to me about my lack of action and my inconsistency. Yeah, that's my little blanket I landed. So I was looking at this lady and I said, man, when this is over, like, I don't know what we're doing here. All right, I don't know what all this pandemic stuff means. But this lady right here, whenever we get out, she gonna be different. I sort of felt like 2 weeks was too quick. I was like, they're gonna have all this sorted out in 2 weeks. I don't know if I believe it, but this lady's gonna be she gonna be different. Something about this lady, she's gonna be different. And I felt the voice of God say, what about you? I felt the Holy Spirit, as sure as my name is Tanisha James, say, what about you? What about you? And I was like, well, I really don't know, because at that point, me and my kids were going to the store and we were getting all the good snacks, okay? I was going walking through the neighborhood, but we were getting Pop-Tarts, Oreos, all the things because we locked in the house and we need to be comfortable, okay? So we were going to the store getting all the good things, all right? So carry on. God is dealing with me about this. And then one day I say, God, I feel so bad. I would wake up and feel like I could just go back to sleep. You know, and I'm like, I know it's not supposed to feel like this. I know I'm not supposed to be exhausted all the time. I know I'm supposed to just lay these days away that you've given us. Like, I literally got a break and I can't do nothing but lay here because I'm so tired. And God was like, listen, If you don't get yourself together right now. I heard him clearly tell me, if you don't do it right now, you'll never do it. If you don't do it right now, when you have less to do in your life than you've ever had to do, you'll never do it. I didn't know, I can honestly say at that time, I didn't know exactly what he meant. I had no idea. But I heard, if you don't get it together right now, you're not going to ever get it together. All right? And so it was in, I didn't wait. I didn't say, okay, you know what, Lord, I'm gonna start over tomorrow. Y'all, I rolled over in that very moment. The moment I heard the voice of God, I rolled over. I grabbed my phone and I text 2 people. One person sent me a link and one person threw me a lifeline.